Hello everyone, how are you today? I just got up and I was doing a little reading. And I've been reading this book. It's called No More, I don't know if you can read that. No More Mr. Nice Guy. That's upside down. There we are. By Robert Glover. And I was having a couple thoughts while I was reading it that tie into confidence. Now, last time I was talking about confidence through building up your inner self. And this time I was going to talk about confidence through physical actions. But through reading this book, I've come to a couple realizations, and I highly recommend you check out this book. It's called No More Mr. Nice Guy. Robert Glover has a fantastic knack of taking all the thoughts that I've already thought of and actually expressing them in words. So I guess I'm just following in his footsteps. But I would like to start out with my definition of nice versus kind, and this is all mine. Now, nice people do things that are good in order to receive something back, and it's completely subconscious. They don't really think, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then they're gonna, well, they kind of do. It's a subconscious form of manipulation. Nice people are manipulative. They do things and subconsciously expect to get something back in return. So you do a favor for someone and you expect that sometime down the line they're going to do a favor for you. This is nice. Now, to me, nice comes from a place of wanting, of needing, whereas kind comes from a place of abundance. You're just generously giving nice things away, kind things. So kindness is doing something good for the sake of it being good. You are, as Mr. Glover says, judiciously giving. You give what someone needs instead of what you want to give to someone. So nice is manipulative. It's the worst freaking thing in the world. Nice guys are weak and pathetic. Whereas being kind is coming from a place of rooted mindfulness. You're now, and you have a life of abundance. You're just happy for the sake of being happy, and you do kind, good things for the sake of them being kind and good. Now, in the last video, I was talking about people obsessing over details in things. Nice guys plan out every single action about whatever it is they're planning on doing, about whatever they want to do. They fantasize about the best possible outcome, and whenever that isn't met, they get frustrated about it. But because they're nice and they think they're good, they repress that frustration until they explode, instead of just living in the moment and saying, all right, that frustrated me, or living in the moment and not actually planning out every single aspect of this. And so nice guys live their entire lives trying to be needless, because sometime in their childhood they had needs and their parents didn't get it to them in time. They didn't fulfill their needs, satisfy their needs in a timely, judicious manner. And so that gave them the life paradigm of, if I want to be loved and taken care of, I cannot have needs. And so nice guys try to plan out how to live their life in the most needless way possible. And so they fantasize about this, and whenever they do have needs, they don't know how to deal with it. They subconsciously cannot rationalize that they have needs, so they just repress them and then cause frustration. And so in order to fix this, you need to do things for the self. You actually need, instead of being selfless and needless, you need to become selfish and needy. You need to realize that you have needs, and you need to be selfish and going about to acquire and to satisfy these needs. And so this sounds absolutely wrong But I think this is an aspect of society. Society says that selfish people are bad because they don't think about everyone else. But is this really all that bad? If you are the only person that really matters in your life, you're the only person living your life, why shouldn't you go about trying to accomplish your own needs? Why should you worry about every single other person in the world whenever they are the only person that should worry about them? I think society has put a negative connotation on a very positive word. Honestly, altruism is the evil of society. We can all agree that being altruistic, being needless, and trying to accomplish other people's needs, fulfill other people's needs, is a characterization of society. Now, if everyone is in a group working together to accomplish each other's needs, society will be built up from that. But this only really works whenever there's small groups of people. Way back whenever everyone was living in villages. Now we have 7.35 billion people in the world. And everyone can, for the most part, focus on accomplishing their own needs. And so this old paradigm, this old societal paradigm of altruism, communism, really, doesn't fit with the modern population and technology. And so we're coming to a clash between paradigm and reality, because reality does not fit what everyone wants it to be. So we're casting an illusion that just simply doesn't work. And so to counter this, we need to be selfish. Now, the things I do for the self, I was going to talk about the physical acts of building confidence, and one of them is I crave confronting my fears. I think that confronting my fear is one of the biggest ways to build yourself. And so I told you guys last time about how I'm terrified of walking up and just talking to other people. And honestly, right at this point in my life, it really doesn't scare me as much anymore. But that's because I do it all the time. I do it for my work. And whenever I first started working at Kelly's, I had to plan for a good 3 minutes before I even walked out of the building to go greet someone what I was going to say, and I had to repeat it over and over and over and over in my head, and I had a whole list planned out. And then whenever I was trying to talk to people, I'd be like, hello, my name is Brandon. I am the greeter at Kelly Automotive, and I would like to say welcome to Kelly's. How may I help you out? Could I get you a sales? And I had this entire list of things that I had to check off whenever I talked to people. And they would try to actually talk back, and I'd be like, wait a second, I still have things to say. I can't actually solve your problem right now. I have to tell you all of the things I have to tell you. And it just caused a bunch of big problems. And then throughout time, I learned to just be in the moment, just kind of be like, yo guys, or actually I say, hey guys, welcome to Kelly's. My name is Brandon. Is there anything I can help you out with right now? And then I actually listen to what the people need solved. And over a year and a half of doing this, I've just been able to, I just walk out the door and no problems. And this is translated to other parts of my life too. I can walk up to girls now, and once upon a time, just thinking about walking up to a girl would make me all sweaty and my head lit on fire. And, your head gets kind of itchy a little bit and your cheeks burn. You feel the blood rushing through your face, and you can hear your pulse in your ears, and it's crazy. And now I just walk up and talk to people. And you need to have the mindset of just living, just seeing what happens. You need to have the just go do it mindset and find out through experience instead of thinking about what might happen, what the outcome may be. And you just need to go and find out and not really care as much. And this is coming from a place of abundance. This is coming from a place of confidence. And the only way to build up this place of confidence is to just go out and actively, physically do things that you're afraid of, that you're unconfident in. And this gives you references. This gives you positive references that you can go back on again and again. And you say, well, if I do this through experience, I know that this will happen. But like I said, the only way to get this experience is to man up and actually go after your fears. This is one of the things that I do for self. Another thing that I do for myself is working out. I don't necessarily have time all the time to work out. No one has time. Think about it. Everyone has exactly 86,400 seconds in every single day. Now think about how much of that time you waste. How much of the time I waste. A lot of the time, whenever I'm eating my breakfast or whenever I'm going to bed, I watch YouTube videos of people playing Minecraft. That's my time wasting time. That's what I do to just shut my brain down and just pure entertainment. Now, that's like an hour or an hour and a half a day of non-productivity. And that's wasteful, but that's something I do for myself because I need to just shut my brain down, or I need to keep it shut down while I'm waking up. Now, everyone has the same amount of time every single day, and the difference between President Obama, who is probably one of the most powerful men in the world, the difference between President Putin in Russia and you is the way you choose to spend that 86,400 seconds. And every single day, those 86,400 seconds restart. So you have a finite amount of time that is pretty much the same as everyone else in the world. You all have the same amount of time. And if you never don't have time. It's the way you choose to spend it. It's the way you plan out your day, and you need to make time for the things that you want to do. So I make time for working out. I go to track every day, and my lifting session is one of the things that I get all of my pent-up energy from the day out, and it makes me happy. I've been happier, had a better, lighter mindset, just feel light. That's the best way I can put it. I just feel happy and airy, and I've had pretty much like a good 20% endorphin high for like the past month. Like just feel warm and fuzzy all of the time. And this is something that I've made time for, and in doing so, it's a selfish thing. I could be using that time to do something else, but I've made time for something that I enjoy doing, and as such, it raises the quality of my life. Now I need you guys to make time 3 times a week, at least, to do something that you enjoy doing for the sake of enjoyment. Another thing I do is I've started building a sculpture for Latin convention. I'm building a Cyclops, and it's something that I could be doing homework or something else that's more productive, but it's something that I enjoy doing for me. And so I'm cultivating my skill of sculpting, and it's just the enjoyment of creation. I enjoy creating things with my hands. I enjoy creating things with my mind. Sometimes I just sit down and write out poetry, or I make these videos, and I do it because I enjoy it. And there's no other reason. You need to learn to enjoy the process of doing things, and this is how you become confident in yourself. You need to live in the moment, face your fears through an active attempt, and you need to do things for the sake of you. You need to be selfish, actually, and not selfless. And during this, you need to enjoy the process of building yourself. You need to enjoy the process of doing things for you. And if you do these 3 things with the focus of enjoying the process, just doing it because you enjoy doing it and no other reason, you will be a more confident, more happy person, and this happiness will transfer into an abundance of happiness. And whenever you have an abundance of happiness, you can give it out to everyone else that's around you. You become a more attractive person because you're happy and abundant and positive all of the time. You're light and airy, and you share this with the world. Your happiness is infectious, and so other people gravitate towards you because they know you're a really cool, happy person, and then your quality of life raises even more, and it transfers even more. And I promise you will be a better, more happy person just from being selfish. Have a good day, guys.